everybody. I wanted to share some cards that I made. I'm involved in a card swap. It's a Facebook group called Charming Custom Crafts. She's also on YouTube. On YouTube it's all one word, but on Facebook it's 3 separate words. And there's a monthly card swap. This month, well, what happens is, if you want to join that month, then you say I'm in, and the hostess Kim will give you a secret partner, and you make a card according to a theme that they give you and things. Well, this month we did it a little different because Kim's mother passed away, and she was feeling a little overwhelmed with all the thank you cards she was gonna have to make for like the healthcare providers and things like that. Everyone who's helped her out with her mom over the past few, I think the past few months. So what we did is we just made a bunch of thank you cards, or I made some. I think each of the ladies, I think, we're planning on making more than one. We were only asked to make one for the swap, but we, everyone kind of wanted to make some more. That way she doesn't have all that stress put upon her to make all those herself. Because I'm thinking she had to make a couple hundred is what I think. I could be very wrong, but I know that she needed to make a lot. I think I ended up making around 9 or 10. This one, I made 4 just like this one, and I just made them very simple so that, give me more time to get them put together. This is some paper from a paper studio stack, and this is just a scallop circle from my Imagine, the stock images. And then this leaf, I don't know if you can tell, it's this really pretty iridescent or pearlescent purple, deep purple, and I just used this leaf punch for those. This is a wooden stamp from Hobby Lobby, or not Hobby Lobby, Target. It was a dollar stamp at Target, and I just stamped it with some purple ink. And then I used my Viva Decor pearl pen in violet, to drop some pearls on there. And these are still wet, so I'm trying to be very careful not to touch them, because I just finished these 4. So that's those. They're on a cream colored cardstock. All the cards that I did, I used a pre-folded card from Hobby Lobby from the Paper Studio. Focus. It's the A2 size. I used a couple of different colors, but all of them were with these cards, these pre-folded cards or whatever. Move this one out of the way. So like I said, I made 4 like that. This one is on, again, the cream colored cardstock, and I used this yellow as a matte with the matching flower. This looks white to me on camera, but it's actually a cream color. It's almost the same color as this card. This is a Spellbinders dyed daisy topper, and I just used a brown button for the center with some tan and white baker's twine, and then stamped thank you in the middle. And I don't remember what this paper is from, but what I did is I just cut it smaller than what I actually needed, and I trimmed it right down the middle with some of those decorative scissors, and hardly anyone uses those anymore, but I was just trying to do quick and simple, so I just cut it down the center and then lined it up and put it on there and stamped my thank you. So there's that one, and it's just blank on the inside. Same thing with this one, but I did black and white. This is some paper from My Mind's Eye, the Metal Art collection. Again, I just used the decorative scissors, and then stamp my thank you, and it's the same daisy topper, and since it's a black cardstock, I put a piece of white on the inside. I don't know if you can hear those sirens. I live right next to, we got the police station, the fire station, the post office right next to us, and the Air Force Base. So this one I used, this is some Teresa Collins paper, and I just put it on white cardstock. The thank you banner and stamp were from SP & Company, and this stamp is, let's It's an Inkadinkadoo stamp. It was one of those 49-cent stamps I got at Tuesday morning. I used a golden orangish yellow ink to stamp it onto the yellow cardstock, and I'm really happy with the contrast with the way it came out. And then I just fussy cut it out, and then I used my Viva Decor pearl pens in sunny yellow on the four corners of the card, and then also to fill in, it's actually supposed to be a blank spot right there, if you can tell right there. But I put the pearl pen in those, and then it's just blank on the inside. This one I took a piece of white, I took a white card and I sprayed it with my Stephanie Bernard sprays in artichoke green. And I did the same with the ribbon. It was a white satin ribbon, and I sprayed that also with artichoke and then let it dry. Same concept with the scissors, except for this one was the scallop. I don't know if you can tell, but that one's the scallop edge, and these were with like the zigzag edge. This is again some Prima paper that I want to say it came out of Botanical or something like that. I don't remember what stack it came out of, but it was Prima. And this is just some light green paper. It's like copy paper. And then since it's a dark green cardstock, I lined the inside with that same color paper. Because when you spray it didn't dye it all the way through, but it was kind of speckly on the inside. So, this one I took a gray card, and this paper came from, it was in an order, it was just a scrap paper that, one of my orders from SP & Company, sometimes she'll throw in some scrap paper, or cardstock, and that was in one of my orders. These flowers, I just used my flower punch, and this is like a pearlescent, almost silver, but kind of white, it's like, you can't quite tell which it is. So I just punched out a couple of those and curved the edges and, layered them, and then these are some really fat, flat back pearls from Hobby Lobby. And this black trim is some trim that Julie sent me. I really like this one. I think this is my favorite one. And then the thank you is on the inside. I put some white paper in there and stamped the thank you and stamped a little bird. And that is a Prima stamp also, I believe. It's either Prima or Fancy Pants. It's one of those little stamps you get at Hobby Lobby that has the little bling, little bling rhinestones with it. If you know what I'm talking about. I didn't leave it over here. I put it up where I would show you. And then the last card, this is the first one that I had made. This is also some Teresa Collins paper out of that same stack from this one. And then I matted it with this kind of a burnt orange color, and I fussy cut a banner to match that back mat, and then I stamped it. This is actually some of my Tim Holtz Distress ink, which is not really a stamping ink, but it worked real well, I think, with that. And this is also some trim that Julie sent me. I really like these little crochet flowers. I thought it was pretty. And then the inside, it's just blank. Yeah, it's just blank on the inside. So those are my cards. I really hope that she likes them. I didn't do anything real fancy, but I really hope she likes them. Come check out Charming Custom Crafts on Facebook and on YouTube. On YouTube, she's got a lot of really cool tutorial videos and things on there. And then she also has some picture tutorials on the Facebook. So come over there and check her out. And I hope everyone has a wonderful Sunday, and I hope you had a great weekend. Thanks. Bye.